Popping by live again for some quick makes for Christmas. So I'm hoping that people are going to join me, because if you join me for the last live, we made this lovely square with interlocking crochet technique. So this is what we worked on the last time. And today, hopefully, if people join me, we're going to turn this square that we made live the last time, we're going to turn that into something really fun, something really cute, and something really easy to make. And what it is this cute Christmas tree. So we're going to make this Christmas tree today. And as I said, we worked on this beautiful interlocking crochet square the last time I was live. So I'm hoping that you whipped up your squares and you're ready today to follow along and turn this square into one of these cute Christmas tree hanging decorations that you can hang up on your Christmas tree, make a garland, hang it on the front door, in the windows, or just make it as a cute, quick gift for your friends or for your family. So say hello to me in the comments. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's watching. I'd love to see how far we are reaching. So let's not waste any more time and let's turn this interlocking crochet square that we made the last time into a lovely little tree like this. Okay, so what I've got here, I'm just going to pop this onto the side quickly. So we've got this lovely little square here that we made the last time I was live. We made it together, and what we're going to do today is turn it into that Christmas tree. So firstly, I'm going to flip this on the wrong side of the square like this. And then we're going to turn it this way. So one of these points is up here at the top, okay? So we're on the wrong side and we've got the point at the top. So now I'm going to grab these two corners and I'm going to bring them together like this. And this is what we're going to then crochet together, okay, to create our decoration. And after we've done that, we're going to then bring this bottom corner up to this one to create that triangular shape to create the Christmas tree hanging decoration, okay? So what I'm actually going to do is bring these two together first, and if you wanted to, you can use a piece of yarn like this and just hold them together, okay? Just like this, just a simple knot like this. And now we're going to bring these two edges of that square together and we're going to crochet that together, okay? So I've got this chain two space here, so that's the one. I'm going to grab my yarn and I'm going to join into this top corner space. And I'm not sewing in end, so I'm just tucking this one on the inside of the work. And before we move on and before we crochet this edge together, okay, we're going to create the hanging loop, because we've got this loop at the top here, okay, to be able to hang the tree wherever you want to. So that's the first thing we're going to create, okay? So let's just chain however many you want. I think I did 20, so I'm going to do 20, 4, 5, 9 and 10, and then we're going to do another 10, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So I've chained 20 for the loop, and to create the loop I'm simply going to slip stitch back into that corner 2 chain space, okay, like this, and that creates your loop at the top that you can use for hanging on your Christmas tree. And now, as I said, let's bring this edge together like this, okay, and we're now gonna crochet the two edges of that square together, and that's just simply gonna be through each top of the so I'm gonna go through back loop. Okay, so I've got the first stitch, I found my first stitch, so through the back loop, and then on this other side through the back loop or the loop closer to you, and I'm just going to use a single crochet to attach them together. So through the back loops of the stitches, and we're going to attach the two edges together. So I can see people are popping along. Hello everyone. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, where you're joining from, what time of the day perhaps, because it always amazes me that it's about 5 p.m. here in UK, so it's quite dark and it's raining, of course. But let me know where you're joining from and let me know what time of the day it is for you. So if you just popped along, we are turning a simple square that we made at my last live, so the interlocking crochet square. We're now just creating this magic and turning one simple square into a Christmas tree hanging decoration. So we're creating a tree to hang onto our tree. So I'm just attaching the two edges together with single crochet stitches through the back loops only. And once we get to the corner spaces where we attach them together with that piece of yarn, we're going to then go down in the other direction. So there we go. I used up all of my stitches and now I've got these two corner spaces here. So I'm going to go ahead and just single crochet through those two spaces like this. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of this piece of yarn because I no longer need it. We've attached it together, and basically this is where we are at the moment. Okay, so we created a loop at the top and then we attach these two edges together to start creating our Christmas tree, to hang on our Christmas tree. So now what we need to do is, so just a quick peek at the front. Okay, this is where we are, and now what we need to do is bring this bottom corner, and I'm just going to bring it up to the corner spaces there. Okay, so what we're going to do is go through this one chain space and bring this other one up. Okay, and just do a single crochet again. Okay, well, lots of people here. Hello everyone, let me know where you're watching from. I would love to know. So yeah, now we're gonna go and attach this edge down here. Okay, and that's gonna be the next part. So again, I'm gonna go through the back loops only because it just creates a neater edge for me. It's kind of like the top loops of that single crochet is gonna sit in between, and it's gonna go a little bit flatter, a little bit neater for me. So let's go ahead and use up all these stitches like this. There we go. And I'm gonna chain through, and I'm gonna cut my yarn because I can turn back anyway and pull it through to fasten off. Okay, so we attach that's the second edge done here. Okay, and all I'm gonna do with this tail end, if you wanted to sew it in, by all means go ahead, but I'm gonna be super cheeky. I'm just gonna pull it through onto the inside and then just cut this bit off. I'm not gonna waste time sewing ends in. There we go. No one will ever know, okay? No one will ever know. Hi Dora, that's so cool. Greetings from NYC. Hi, lovely to have you here. Is NYC, well, you are kind of a few hours behind, aren't you? We're 5 hours behind. Is that 5 hours? So yeah, lovely to have you here, Dora. We're creating this super simple Christmas tree. Now look at that. Isn't that cool? There we go. So for the next part, this is the last edge that we need to attach together. Hello to New York City. So what I'm going to do is go through this bottom chain space and then the other chain space on this other side. We already used this one, so I'm going to go through the other one on the other side. And again, I'm going to join my yarn here. Oh, thank you for the hearts, everyone. That's lovely. I'm going to attach my yarn. Brooklyn. Okay, very specific. Love it. Hi to Brooklyn. There we go. And again, this end, like, I'm not gonna sew it in, guys. I'm just not. I'm just being lazy today. I'm just being cheeky. So look, just pull it on the inside, and no one will ever know once we attach the other side. Okay, and this is the last side that we need to attach. Okay, here we go. Through the back loops only again on both sides. And again, single crochet through each stitch all the way across that last edge. And you can see how quickly, like, I'm doing this live with you guys, and we're 11 minutes in, so you can see without the waffle at the beginning that it really literally takes 10 minutes to turn this super simple, thanks for the hearts, guys, this super simple granny square into a lovely Christmas tree. Like, it's like super easy. Okay, so again, chain through, and let's cut the yarn, pull it through, and once again I'm going to be totally lazy and poke this tail end onto the inside like this. No one will ever know. And cut the end off, pull it onto the inside, and here we go. Let's just wiggle it, let's just flatten it a bit so it's gonna stay where we want it to stay. Okay, so that's the back of the Christmas tree, and ta-da, this is the front of the Christmas tree. Now, isn't that cool? Isn't that just so super cool? Do you have a pattern or a link to share? I'd like to share it with my friend in Tennessee. So Dora, if you go on to bluestarcrochet.com and scroll down a little bit, it's my latest blog post where I share the pattern for this Christmas tree. Okay, the whole pattern for the granny square, and how to fold it and how to attach it together to create a Christmas tree from this granny square. So bluestarcrochet.com, and just scroll down a little bit and there is a granny square Christmas tree. Alternatively, you can see the full video tutorial on my YouTube channel, and the link to the blog post will be in the description for that video. So after we say goodbye on this live, you can go onto my YouTube channel and just grab the video there. Hello, Faith. Hello. Have you made any cardigans made of squares before? I have, actually. I used a Yarny advent calendar that I got a couple of years ago with hand-dyed minis. So there are mini hand-dyed skeins of finger in weight yarn. And I made granny squares, just classic granny squares, and I made them into a cardigan. And I incorporated undyed yarn to kind of break up the colours a little bit. So yes, I've made cardigan from squares before. I haven't written a pattern for it though, because I just feel there is quite a few granny square cardigans, but I might just write it up. I might just see, might just pop it up on the blog as a free pattern. So bluestarcrochet.com if you wanted a pattern for this particular tree with this granny square. And this is the square that we made at my last live. So all we would do now is just, like, if you wanted to, this is like totally optional, if you wanted to pop a wooden bead on top of this loop just to give it some kind of a rustic feel, so you just pop this wooden bead through this onto this loop. You will need a smaller hook, so hook that fits through the hole in your wooden bead, and just kind of pull the loop through the wooden bead and let it sit at the top. And for the bottom, like, this is literally a piece of twig from my garden. You could use cinnamon sticks if you wanted to. You can buy them from any grocery store, or you can get them off you know, of the internet, like what isn't on the internet, right? You can get a pack of cinnamon sticks, or they even actually sell wooden sticks on the internet. So if you haven't got a garden, or if you can't be bothered to go kind of looting outside for sticks, then you can grab them off the internet anywhere. And that's what we would do kind of for the bottom here. You would just kind of pop it through and secure it with a little bit of hot glue. Like, I haven't secured this one just yet, so if you wanted to, we just kind of pop it through the bottom here, like this, and secure it with a little bit of hot glue with the hot glue gun. Be careful with your fingers because, you know, hot glue gun, it's hot glue. So yes, just secure it with that. Okay, they'd make great tree ornaments too. I'll definitely check out your channel. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you so much, Dora. Yes, that's exactly what they are. Christmas tree ornaments. That's what it's Christmas tree to hang on your Christmas tree. So if you wanted to, you can decorate your tree with these. You could also make the squares, if you wanted smaller trees, make smaller squares like this one, for example. So if you then fold this one again, so if I just quickly fold it like this, it would be kind of much smaller, wouldn't it? Right. Okay, so if I just fold it like this, and let's just pretend. So the smaller the square, the smaller the finished tree, of course. The bigger the square, the bigger the tree. And I mean, you could make a giant one, perhaps, and use it in your window, and you can then make matching smaller ones like this and hang them on your tree and decorate your tree with these little Christmas trees decorations. So yes, Dora, go ahead, check out my YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe if you like what you see. Crochet Loving Queen, hello, lovely to have you here, love it. Thank you so much. It's just a really super easy way of turning a regular granny square into something useful, because you could totally go ahead and create this interlocking crochet one. So if you go onto my YouTube channel and look at the last live I did a couple of days ago, I actually crocheted this square live on air. So you can go ahead and check out that video and make yourself these squares. You can make it as small as this one. This is literally 4 rounds. So 4 round square, or you could go slightly bigger like this one. Oh, my stick fell out. Yeah, it definitely needs a bit of hot glue just to stick it in. So yeah, go and check out the live I did a couple of days ago on my channel while we crochet this square together, and then come back and then fold it into this awesome Christmas tree to hang onto your Christmas tree. So that's what I wanted to show you basically today. Just a quick hello and quick check-in to show you how to turn any granny square into this Christmas tree ornament that you can gift it. I mean, this is totally gift worthy, right? So if you wanted to give out little handmade gifts, why not be a little Christmas tree to hang onto people's trees? And every time they see this on their Christmas tree, they'll think of you, and they'll think how cool and awesome present this is. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, I'm gonna sign off. Bye to Crochet Loving Queen. Thanks for joining. Thanks for popping in. Lovely. If there are no questions, I'm gonna now sign off, and I'm gonna leave you guys to absorb this information, grab all your granny squares and go ahead and turn them into these awesome little Christmas tree decorations. So thanks for everyone who's joined. It's been lovely to catch up with you on this Sunday, late Sunday, rainy afternoon. And I'll see you next week. I'm sure I'll pop along live again with some little gems and get you ready for the holiday season and make quick makes like this. So thanks again for joining, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.